traditions of LIBFT. Today is day 2 that I think that one of you might go and send your LIBFT first projects, but if one of you cannot do any other functions, I think this session maybe help. Okay. Today we're gonna talk about array in C. Array are fundamental data structures. It's a consisting sequential collections of elements of same type stored in contiguous memory locations. Elements are accessed using index notations. In C, array can store elements of any data type, including primitive data types such as integer, characters, floating point number. And elements in array are accessing using their index, which typically start from 0 and goes up to site -1. Okay. And you will know about pointer. Pointer is a variable that stores the memory address of another variable. It's just like if I am a war and okay. For this picture, in the first line, if you type in war equal to 10, a variable named war of type int is declared to 10. And then this variable is stored in memory location. In this picture is 2022. And if the next line, you say int pointer ptr equal to address of war. It means a pointer named ptr of type int pointer or pointer to int. It's declared. And it initializes with the address of war using the address of operator. It's just like 8. So now ptr hold the memory address of 2022. The arrow from ptr point to the memory locations of war and indicating the pointer is pointing to that variable. So now ptr is whole 2022. And next line, you give up pointer ptr and address of 20, which means now I arrow myself at address 2022. And if I say pointer ptr equal to 20, which means if someone I pointer will have a value equal to 20. And next step, I do a double pointer. A double pointer named ptr of type int pointer or pointer to int. It's just like it has someone pointed to me, or just like arrow something to me. And then I'm pointed to you, which means if that person gives me a value of 30, me that pointed you will give exact value as that person pointed to me. So if that person pointed to me at 30, I arrow to you as variable. So you will be 30. And it's the same. How many pointers are gonna be like increasing up? They're gonna be same as this, like to be circle, something like that. And this is called the reference of a pointer. Okay, you know about array. Array, it have index start with 0, and you know about pointer. It's just like arrow someone pointer to me and I am pointer to someone, if that person give me my value, your value is just the same that person pointed to. Because the thing that I pointed to is not actually you, but it's your address. Okay. So next, we're gonna compare about pointer and array. In computer, we say character array or character pointer. Is that how you use character in your computer? Firstly, let's do the size of two of this. A size of a char array, its amount of memory allocated for the array itself, and the memory will reserve this when the array is declared. If you declare 10, it's going to be 10. 20 is 20. But if you look in the size of a pointer, if you like in the main, you need to look up size of a p. That cannot be changed repeatedly or something like that. It's equal to the size that system architectures be. If you on a 32-bit system, your size of p will be equal to 4. But if you be on a now computer, that every computer is 64-bit system, your size of your pointer is 8 bytes. So, char array, it's, if you say char A, we actually see a size that you declare. But in a char pointer, when you say size of p, you actually say the size of that pointer. And size of that pointer, it's according to your system architectures. Which sometimes be 32 or 42 or 44, 64 bits. Okay. And we're going through about a value of A and address of A. In a pointer, P and address of P is not the same. Because if you say char pointer P, it means P is contain the address of the first character. So now P is the address of G. While address of P is the address of the pointer variable itself, which means P is have his own address. So if you print out the address of P, oh my god, it's a little bit confused. That I actually explained is on a char array. Sorry. If you say you print out A in char array, A in array, it actually have address. Okay, let's say it's 2022. That's the same. And if you write a function char A 10 equal to geeks, it means A is building an array, and then address of A. Like it needs to put on A0 to build an array. might not like saying as well, but if I have a time, tomorrow we will discuss about this like more. But today, we're gonna say that in array, address of A and A are the same, but in pointer, it's not the same. I'm sorry for today. Okay, let's talk about another thing else. Okay, you know that an array and the pointer is different. When we use pointer, we say about address of something we arrow to. But when we say array, we actually allocate memory on the computer. So each of every string you created, you need now to make it to know that it actually a string in C language. A char array is a sequence of characters stored in contiguous memory. And char array, its represent string are null-terminated, which means the last character is the null character. It's a \0. Null-terminated refer to a string ending with a null character and used in C. It is essential in both char array and char pointer when they are used to handle string. Okay. So, if you see in real life, null-terminated will be the same in char array and char pointer. But if you look in deeply, it has some difference. If you say null-terminated in char array and char pointer. In char array, when you declare char array, it initializes a string literal. The compiler automatically places a null-terminator at the end of the array to mark end of the string. But if you make an array of 10, but you have character just like 5, a null-terminated will terminate into a next index of your last character in that string. But in a pointer, when we use char pointer to point a string literal, the string itself stores a read-only sections of the memory. So it's always now terminated by a compiler. So if you use pointer, now terminated will gonna be next of your index, the same, but you will like have less memory use on your computer. Okay. And now you will know that this is a char that we discussed on last session. And this is a string that it actually needs to have an ultimate in C language to know that it actually ended in a function. Today we'll know about array. Started with a 0, and we know that pointer, it's about arrow someone, arrow to that address, and you cite that address, you give that value. And the difference between char array and char pointer. And tomorrow I will talk about how different about address of A and A that actually different on char array and char pointer. But I think that today I did not get that point, so maybe tomorrow. And another thing would be now terminated. You need now terminated to know that it actually ends on your string. And it's look like the same, but it's actually not that the same in char array and char pointer. And yeah, I think that it might help you just a little bit of you if you're new in here. And tomorrow it's about memory and the difference about address of A and A. So thank you for today. Anyone have a question? You can ask. If doesn't have a question, we will discuss about memory tomorrow, and I'm practice more to understand. Okay, just bye bye.